Hey guys, I'm that guy. Uh, I think today we're gonna do. I think last time we worked, we did a little bit of. Just check. We did a little bit of work that got us a bouncing ball thing that does collisions. I think today we're just gonna handle a couple of state changes, and that's it. That's really all I need out of that thing. So what we need is for today, what we need is I want to have a thing that says please click here to start, right? So I want a thing that says please click here to start, and I want a thing that says, or when you lose lives. Actually, let's just look at it. Let's just eyeball this thing. So as you can see, I'm busy learning how to use Open Broadcasting Studio. Suck at it. It's a powerful piece of software, but it's just it's complex, I think. Okay, so boom. Oh, much better. So score sits on the left, right underneath the paddle. I think on the right we'll put lives. We'll start you off by default with 3 lives, and if you run out of those lives, it becomes a situation where it says, oh sorry, click to play again. Okay, so step 1 is the game shouldn't start doing anything until you've clicked on the screen. So there should be some text up on the front of the screen that says please click to start playing, and it should flash. I want it to flash. I want to be flashy like that. So step 1 is we need a state. So we need a state for we need an initial state. We need to make this thing a state machine, right? So the first thing we need to do is we need to say draw update ball. Does update ball do the thing I wanted to do? Update ball moves the ball around. What actually moves the player around? Oh, on mouse move handle mouse. So there's 2 things we need to do. There are 2 things we need to do. Actually no, there's only 1 thing we need to do. So we need to have a state that says is paused, right? So var paused equals false. Actually the initial state of this thing will be true, right? And if it's paused, if it's not paused, we don't update the ball. So if not paused, we update the ball. I want to do something weird like var if equals paused update ball. If it's paused, display start or pause text or update ball. Right, and then we say if. That'll give us a there's an update. I don't care about the update right now. I did something. I shook my something, and something happened. My screen went blank for some reason. I'm assuming the HDMI connection or the power connection at the back of the thing is not 100%. So let's declare it, and then if, and then save. and the return statement lives on its own. So playing field draw full style. Oh no, I need to update the ball. Would have been nice if I could just do that. So if not paused, update ball, else that was spelled incorrectly in any case. Okay, so we clear it, save the context, and then you draw the playing field, you draw the score, you restore, then you draw the player, and you pull. So then, right here, we'll say if paused, display start or pause text. Okay, so then so what's gonna happen here is that when you haven't started yet, we'll display this thing, right? So we'll just do like whatever, we'll display this thing. So we'll say full style equals RGB. I want to change this text. Text font. I'll make it bigger. I don't like having to do this font lookup. I really don't like having to do this font lookup. It changes the state of this thing. It makes a selection run in the background. So I'll just call this display score, right? So we'll just do that, and then call this display score. I'll show you why we do this. Function display score. So we do CTX full style is that, and font is that. So now we do full style is that, and font is 20 pixels. It'll be massive, and then we'll say full this text. So there's no such thing as a dot score. The second line is needed. So the X is, oh, is there a way to measure text? JavaScript canvas measure text. Also, is there a way to quickly mute my mic? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, someone has an issue with it. Someone has an issue with it. I just want this straightforward, like such a stupid thing. I want to know how wide is the string going to be in pixels so I can center it on the screen. That's it. That's all I want. What is inside this matrix? And that thing returns a width. Okay, perfect. So that's all I want. That's literally all I need out of it. Is if I just work really quickly, then I can get this to work. So X so bar start string. Let's just do this. Let's variabilize this thing. So basically I just want to center that thing horizontally on the screen. That's all I want. It's like literally all I want. So I just want inner height attribute 1, and then vertically kind of center it, but I want to say plus 20 pixels, and then the same thing for the next set of text, right? Like literally bar pause string equals the same as here. Boom. Nice and easy. So I managed to move my desk a little bit today. Let's just 60. Let's see if I managed to move my desk a little bit today, so I'm sitting a little bit more comfortably. So as you can see, my screen actually does the thing now. There's not like a piece of walls just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. I'm happy with it. I've got a slight amount more light shining at me, not just at the side of my face. It's shining at my face, so that's better. And then I ended up rebooting this machine a little bit so that it could display slightly better, just a little bit faster. So that is display pause, start or pause text. So that gives me start or pause text, and then obviously look, there we go. And that is massive. So now I can change the font size to be less massive. I was unaware it was going to be this huge. That's interesting. So now that everything is in one place, we can make it, I don't know, 14. We'll see now what it does. 14 is better. 14 is much better. And now we can move this text up a little bit to be above and below the board. See, having a fixed size just makes everything better. So minus the T plus the T, and this, we saw this was not capitalized correctly, so let's just do that. Just minus 20 is better. Just the top needs to come. Actually, let's change these values completely. 20, 20. Better. Okay, I'm happy with this. Right. Why is there a colon in my screen? Oh, sorry, it's a weird joke. It's a silly joke. Okay, so now we have display start or pause text, and then yeah, can dot on mouse up equals handle mouse up. And I want to make this handle mouse moved. Handle mouse moved, and then in. Just stop propagation, prevent default, blah blah blah, because we don't know what the default is, we want to prevent it. Handle mouse up, and then we say pause equals not paused. So we toggle the pause state by just notting it, so it's not what it used to be. So let's just go through. Missing semicolon, that's not pretty, so let's go through, pause, blah blah blah, to continue, do some funky logic. I don't know if I explained this logic well enough last video. I think I was just like stuck in my head, struggling to understand the logic myself while simultaneously writing it and talking about writing it, so it wasn't a pleasant situation for everyone involved. I do apologize. I ended up just being in my head like for the longest time, just struggling with what's going on. So I just had the worst time just getting this logic all like 100% sorted in my head. So it's a weird one. Okay, so let's go through all these things. The handle mouse up just toggles the pause state. This thing moves the ball around, blah blah blah. So if you pause, it just toggles the pause. So the initial state is paused, right? Okay, so shoot, let's see what it looks like. So boom, there. Now nicely synced. So you toggle and then it becomes I'm playing the game. Now I pause. Okay, so I can start to pause the game. There should be a way to say I've started or I've paused, but I'm not going to fit all that today. I don't really want to take 4 hours on this thing again. The previous video was like an hour and a half long. It was unpleasant. I apologize. I just didn't have a clear plan of what I wanted to do, but yeah, I have a clear plan. So this is now becoming a game. So the score sits there. This thing's a little bit bigger to kind of draw your eye to the center of the screen. I want to have a number of lives here. So I want to have a reaction when you I don't think I can get away from a state machine. Okay, so just as an interesting thing, just to take this as far as I want to take it, what happens when you clear all the blocks? Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to have a state. Right. I did do an enum in JavaScript. I think you just do an associative array. JavaScript enum. Some guy's blog. I love some guy's blog. Wherever he is, I love his blog. So the naive way of implementing an enum. Yes, this is the naive way. This is like just a simple, is it this way or that? I don't like hard-coded strings. A string comparison is unnecessarily long and complex for what we need to do. Enumeration with objects. But this is just a dictionary lookup. I want. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. But I want numerical constants. See, this is nice. I want a state machine. So for numerical constants, this is pretty. So const something equals array and then associate it. Okay, great. Let's see if that works the way I want it. So const state equals curly braces and then associate it. So before start 0. So before you start, it should display click anywhere to start and then playing 1, and then if you say I'd like to pause 2, and then it goes back to playing. Once you've paused, you can have a died state. Right, great. So now you can have something like lives equals by default 3, right? So before start playing, so let's just call this start. It represents the screen, it represents what's on the screen. Great. So so it's not paused, it's var current state. Oh, but did my mouse do something weird now? I wanted to do that. Yes, my mouse button is doing something silly. So score and lives live together. States equal that. So current state equals states dot start. Okay, so now we switch current state. So yeah, first thing we do is we say, when we draw this thing, we just display the start or pause text, right? So we'll come back to this. If state not equal to playing, if current state not equal to state start playing, then update born. If current state not equal to state start playing, then update. But if current state equal, sorry, then update born. Great. So now we display some text, right? So very easy. We say switch current state so switch current state case states dot start. If you haven't started, then your string equals click anywhere to start, right? So then you need to do this. So do that and fill the text in this position, and then do this and fill the text in that position. So we'll just do it the naive way. Case that if you are, let's just go find what these things are. If you are playing, don't display anything. Just don't display anything, right? If you have paused, then I want to display this, but I want to change the text that displays. Click anywhere to resume playing, right? And then if state is died, so case states dot died. I want to do this. Click anywhere to I want to have some text on the screen that looks kind of like this, but it swaps around the position of things. So let's just do this. Died. No. I want to move these things around, right? So this is still start string, but we're gonna have var died string. So let's rush through this. So I want to say, oh, sorry you've died. Sorry you've died. Please try again. Right? That's such a lot of text. So I just want to do -20 plus 20 and then plus 40, right? Boom. And then break. Okay, so now we actually can't go between these states. We can't toggle these states. So we can say we are in the start state, and then we can go into the pause state, and then go out of the pause state, I think. Let's go check. Shoot. So yeah, click anywhere to start, click anywhere to toggle pause. But now when you click, it doesn't actually move the state around. So yes, I've clocked out. I'm so happy. I made a point of checking that thing 3 times before I started up this record thing. So here when you click, there's a handle mouse down. So yeah, we can't just naively toggle. So we want to do if current state equals state star. Oh, actually just to switch. So it's switch current state case state start. If your state is start and current state equals state start playing, and then break. So now you're playing. So now if your state is state start playing, then current state equals state start pause and break. And if your state is state start pause, then your current state equals state start playing. Very straightforward stuff. We don't know what the state. Oh yeah, we do have a state for died. So if you click and you already died, then case state start died, current state equals state start play. So if you died and you click the screen, then it will start you up again. So what we need to do then is we need to say score equals 0 and lives equals 3. I think you get 3 lives. We still don't know how to get into the state, right? So let's just test what we have so far. We don't have a lot of time today. So you start and you'd want to toggle. So there, you play, now you pause, click anywhere to resume playing, so now you carry on playing. So now there is no such thing as a died state, right? And we're also not displaying lives. Okay, I'm happy with how that looks so far. So what I want is, I want this function that displays text to just display text. I don't want to have like 15 display something functions. I want to have like one display function. Kind of. No. No, that's crazy. ctx.hold text lives plus plus lives x is gonna be 300 and y is gonna be 5 minus 4. This is on the wrong side of things. Let's just see what that is. F5. Oh, that's too far to the right. Let's just move it over a little to the left. 280. I don't know. 260 looks like it's gonna be. I need that much spacing. Let's do 250. 30 is a lot of pixels. Not that. This. That's too far back. 30 was a lot of pixels to move. To 60, I think my initial guess was correct. 70? 65? Let's do 70. Let's just do 70 to 70. 10 pixels is a huge gap, but let's just do that. 260. How many pixels is this? I feel like this is like 2 pixels off. Let's just subtract 2 pixels. 268. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so now we've got a score and a lives, and we need a way to be able to say lives minus minus. So how do we say lives minus minus? So yeah, I want to reset the ball, right? So I want to say, shoot, I'm really running out of time. So I want to say lives if minus minus lives less than 0, then current state equals state dot died. Right. Okay. First we do, let's just be reasonable. First subtract, then you check it. Right. If it's less than 0, else reset the ball to its original position. So what is the original position of the ball on the screen? The ball lives somewhere on the screen, right? So when you create this thing, you say I want the ball and its x, y, and width height is, there we go. There we go. I'll just reset the ball. So ball dot x equals blah blah blah. Ball dot y equals blah blah blah. Why didn't it actually enter? Anyways, so current state equals current states dot died. So we should be able to die, right? If we do that, boom, lives minus something. Oh, that's 1 0 minus 1. Okay, so the first thing I noticed is when you die, the dx and the dy is unpredictable, right? I want that to be predictable, completely predictable. And then the same thing here. So if you died and you want to play again, you click and then it starts updating. So where's this handle mouse thing? If you click live score, reset the ball. I want to make sure I reset the ball so that it starts predictably. And then there was one bug in the you've died something, so it died string, and then I measured the wrong string with it. So start string, pause string, pause string, start string, pause string, pause string, pause string. So the pause string almost exists in every case. So why don't we enum that thing quickly? It's just constant enum that thing. So const strings Oh, it doesn't need to be an E now. Just parse strings equals array. The array can just be a comprehension of text, right? Let's just do this just to save some time. Come on. We are racing the clock today, guys. My wife said I've got until 6 today because my videos are super long and she needs to do like a bunch of stuff and still deal with several things. So I have a time limit. So click anywhere to start, click anywhere to pause, click anywhere to resume playing. And then sorry you've died, please try again. Click anywhere to start and click anywhere to toggle pause. So there are only those many strings, right? So wherever we see start string, it's actually string 0. So we'll just do Control H, start string, nope, start string, string 0. So we don't need this extra variable in here, right? And then pause string, wherever we see pause string is that. So pause string, it's actually strings 1. Boom. So strings 1 and strings 1. Let's click anywhere to resume playing. Which is that? Click anywhere to resume playing is 0, 1, strings 2. So this is actually strings 2 and strings 2, and that goes away. And this died string is what? Died string. Why would it jump away? What was the string 0, 1, 2, 3? Okay. So let's see, there's no more like a weird repetition of string things here, right? So we've got a bunch of state, and we can say click anywhere to start, click anywhere to toggle the game. We can lose a life and realistically do the thing, and then do the thing, lose a life, realistically do the thing, and then do the thing, pause, unpause, do the thing, pause, unpause, and then lose a life. Let's see what it does. Oh, pause, unpause, pause. Oh, look at that. Unpause. Huh. We shouldn't, if it's paused, we shouldn't care about the thing. We shouldn't update this thing if it's paused, right? Because there's no way to cheat in the game. So what I want here is this still isn't resetting. So when you die, I need to reset where the ball is. Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking. When you die, why am I not just resetting you here? So like if live the current state, so why don't I just reset your X and Y position? I know I'm going to reset it again. There should be a function reset ball, right? So just function reset ball, there really should be a function for this. So wherever you see this bit of craziness repeated, right? Reset ball, boom. Again, yeah, just to reset ball. Oh my word, no, I'll be able to type. So let's just check starting state. I don't think I do the ball reset anywhere else, to be honest. To really think about it, I don't believe I do the ball reset anywhere else. So if you die current state equals state tag reset ball. Oh, if you miss the ball, reset ball, and if lives less than 0, state die. Okay, cool. Much better. So I don't see a ball reset anywhere. Okay, cool. Let's see what that does. So click anywhere to toggle pause, but screw it, I'm gonna leave this cheat thing in here. If you figure out the cheat, it's like incredibly easy to figure out the cheat, but I'm gonna leave it in there. For a simple reason that I don't want to fiddle with state machines too much. As a first video, I want to add a timer in maybe and say, you know, if 3, 2, 1 we're going to start again, maybe that will leave the next video. There we go, there's my reset. But for today, I'm super happy we have a working game that actually has a score and a game that gets you a bunch of lives. I think next time we'll do a check to add an end state, because currently there's no end state. There's no way to say, oh, you've won the game, you've completed this thing, congratulations, right? I'll show you. It involves just looping through this thing and checking, have you reached the end, or all of them not visible, and then just adding a little state at the end. We'll start with that next video. I'll think about what to do here, but I think we pretty much covered it. I think maybe I'll add this code up on GitHub if I feel like it. I don't really feel like it, but if I feel like it, I'll add this code up so that you all can just pick it up and play with it. You can make it pretty. I see an issue here. I need to subtract another 2 pixels so that this doesn't go off the screen, or I need to say, if you're not playing, don't draw this. Yeah, I don't like this -1 thing, but for now I'm happy with how it is. Thank you very much for joining and showing up. If you have any questions, just comment down below. But I'm super happy with how this came out. This is actually a very nice learning experience. So in like 200 and some odd lines of code, you can have 280 lines, let's say 300 lines of code, you can have a very nice game that draws the ball, that bounces, you got collision detection, you got states, you got everything. Most of this is like this because I don't want to condense things too much. I want to declare something so you can see it. You can rewrite these checks to be like stupidly compact, but I don't want to. I want to declare everything like nice and easy. I don't need S. I've hard-coded S, so I don't need this check here. I'm not using it. Okay, so again, we learned how to get wrecked. So I'm super happy with what we've accomplished there. It only took us like 5 hours to build a stupid Arkanoid clone. I think the next video maybe we'll just polish up a little bit here, maybe fiddle with anti-aliasing, I don't know, and then we'll start looking at our next piece of code we want to tackle. If you have an idea, put it in the comments. I'll see if it's worthwhile to try and struggle with it, and then we'll maybe just do it, or I'll come up with an idea on my own. I see the JS13K is running. I've seen some amazing submissions there. I'm gonna go look at what they have, but I think the next thing I want to do is some stupid 3D. Maybe not. It depends on my mood. So with that said, have a great one and stay safe. Right. Cheers, guys, and ladies and children too.